Today we are going to be talking about the division aspect of it, the division aspect of a special base, okay, given to numbers, okay. So this division aspect, you have to be I need you to be very attentive, okay, so that you understand the procedure. Okay. For instance, if you are giving this question in base 7, if you have 2115 base 7 divided by 12, 2 base 7. Okay, as usual, we are going to use the long division method. Ordinarily, all these specific or special bases, you can convert them to base 10, okay, in the number system, okay, in the normal number system. You can convert them to base 10 and then multiply or add, you are going to get the same answer, okay. But we are going to be using the long division method so that you understand it very well, okay. So if you have 2115 base 7 divided by 12 base 7, I told us that you always draw, okay. This means 2115, okay, base 7 dividing what? 12 base what? 7. And this is the numerator, this is the denominator. So I told us that you are going to always draw this diagram and then put the numerator in the diagram 2115, okay, and then the one that is down, the denominator, you put it outside 1 2, okay. So you are using this to divide this. So 2115 divided by 12 under base 7. Now if you look at these numbers, they are much, there is a big number. So I think let us divide it in a simple way. Okay, let's divide it in the simple way so that you also understand. So that's why I need to listen. Alright, let's say if you are using 2 to divide 12, no, 2 is too small. 2 cannot divide 12 or cannot be divided by 12. Okay, so let's make it 21. Let's come here. 21 is bigger than 12. So we can say, okay, how many times is 12 going to appear in 21? Are you getting it? So we say 21, we are simplifying it. We are simplifying the division. So we say 21. Let's take 21 first. So 21 divided by 12. It means how many times is 12 going to appear in 21 under base 7? Okay, I think it's once. It's once because 12 plus 12 is 24. Okay, so it's just once. 24 is more than 21, so it's just once. So you write down 1 here. I get it. Now I told us that whenever you get an answer here or you get anything here, use it to multiply this. 1 times 12 is still going to give you what? 12. Okay, and then you subtract. Okay, here we are still doing it based on under base 10, under base 7. So 1 minus 2, it cannot. So since 1 cannot minus 2, you go to the next value and borrow 1. That one you are borrowing is what? 7. The one you borrow from this 2 to this one is what? 7. So 7 plus 1. 7 plus 1 is what? 8. So you have 8 here. So 8 minus 2 is what? 6. You understand? 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 is less than 7, so you can write it down. Okay? Now, at this point again, you are still dividing. 6, because here is 0 now. Here will be left with 1. Here will be left with 1. You listen. Here we left with 1, and 1 minus 1 is 0, so it's no need to put in 0 here, it's 0. Okay, alright, so what is left is 6. Now 6 divided by 12, it cannot. So let us bring down this 1 again to it. Okay, we will not want to make it 6 1 5. Let's bring them one after the other. So we'll bring down this 1 that we did not use in the first time. Okay, it's 61. It will be 61 now. Remember, we have not used this. We have not used 5. So we'll bring down this 1. Now it is 61. We know that 61 is bigger than 12. So we'll say 61 divided by 12 under base 7. Meaning that how many times is 12 going to appear in 61 under base 7? Let's see. Okay, let's try. Let's try. That's 12 times what is going to give us 61. That's the meaning. 12 times what is going to give us 61 under base 7. Let's try 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, and 6 is less than 7. We can write it. 3 times 1 is 3. It's 36, and it's not up to 61. Let's try 4. Okay, let's try 4. So 12 times 4. Let's see. 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 is more than the base 7. So minus 8 minus 7, and 8 minus 7 is what? 1. So we'll write down 1 here. Okay, then the next thing we say 4 times 1. 4 times 1 is 4. Okay, plus the 1 we raise because we minus 1, or because we subtracted ones. Okay, so plus the 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus that 1 we raise is what? 5. And 5 is less than 7, so we can write 5. Okay, okay, and it's still not up to 61. Okay, we still not up to 61. So let's try 5. 12 times 5. 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, and 10 is more than 7, so this is 3. We can write 3. Okay, 5 times 1 is 5, plus the 1 we raise is what? 6. Alright, 6. And 6 is less than 7, so we can write. So it's 63. So if you look at it, we said how many times is 12 going to appear in 61 under base 7? And when we use 4, it was given us 51. That is not up to 61. But when we use 5 times, it is giving us 63, which is more than the 61. It means we will go with the 4 times. So it means 12 will appear in 61 4 times. So we are going to write 4 here. Listen. We are going to write 4 here. So 4 times 12 will give us this 51. So we are going to write what? 51. And then we'll minus. Yeah. 1 minus 1 is 0. 6 minus 5 is 1. Okay? 6 minus 5 is 1. Now, we have 10. It means we have 10. We are still dividing. And then 10 will be divided by what? 12. And 10 is less than 12, so we cannot. So what do? We have a 5 here that we have not used. So we'll bring down the 5. Okay, we are dividing it in a simple way. Okay, but if we say let us go to, we cannot use, unless we want to use calculator. Okay, so we are breaking it down gradually. So 5, we are going to bring 5 down. So when we have brought down 5, it is now 105. And 105 divided by 12. So how many times 12 will be appearing in 105? How many times will 12 appear in 105? Let's check 5 times, okay? Let's check 5. So 12 times 5. Okay, when we did 5, we got this and this is 10, 10 minus this is 3, 5 and this is 5, plus that is 6. Okay, so the one we carry is 6. So it's 63. It's not. Okay, it's not up to 105. So let's check 10. 12 times 10 times 6 rather. Let's check 6. Since 5 is very low, very less than 100, very less than what? 105. Let's check 6 times. So 6 times 2 here is 12, and 12 is more than 7. So 12 minus 7 is what? 5. Okay, 5 is less than 7, so we can write 5. Now, we minus 1, so we are going to raise 1. So 6 times 1 is what? 6. Plus that one we raise is 7. So 7 is equal to the base. So we say 7 minus 7, which is what? 0. So 0 is less than 7, so we can write 0. And then because we minus 1, we raise 1. Okay? We raise 1. Now, and since add nothing to times again, we bring down this 1. So it means that we have an exact number. 12 will go into 105 under base 10 6 times. That is the meaning. Do you understand? So it's going to be 6 times. So we are going to write 6. So 105 divided by 12 under base 7 is what? 6. So 6 times 12 under base 7, we have gotten it there already. 105. Okay, and at this point we'll minus 5 minus 5, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 1 minus 1 is what? 1. So at this point, we'll now know that 146 is the answer. 146 base 7 is the answer. When 2115, 2115 is divided by what? 12 under base 7. So therefore, okay, we have what? 1 6 4 6 base what? 7. Simple.